Hey Daniel, long time no see. How have you been?
Hi, Sophia. I've been good. Just really busy lately. What about you?
Same here. My routine has been crazy these days. I barely have time to relax.
I know the feeling. My weekdays are always packed. What time do you usually wake up?
I wake up at around 6 a.m. every day. I'm not naturally a morning person, so it's difficult sometimes.
Wow, that's early. I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m., but I stay in bed for another 10 minutes checking my phone.
I try not to use my phone right after waking up, but honestly, sometimes I do the same thing.
What's the first thing you do in the morning?
I usually wash my face, brush my teeth, and make coffee. I can't start my day without coffee.
Same. Coffee is essential for me. Do you eat breakfast at home?
Most of the time, yes. I usually eat toast, eggs, and fruit. Sometimes I make oatmeal if I have more time.
That sounds healthy. I'm not very creative with breakfast. I usually just eat cereal or a sandwich.
Well, at least you eat breakfast. Some people skip it completely.
True. After breakfast, I get ready for work and leave home around 7:30 a.m.
How long does it take you to get to work?
Around 40 minutes because of traffic. Sometimes it takes even longer.
That must be exhausting.
It is. I listen to podcasts or music during the drive though, so it helps.
That's a good idea. I work from home 3 days a week, so I save a lot of commuting time.
Lucky you. What do you usually do when you start working?
First, I check my emails and organize my schedule for the day. Then, I start attending meetings or working on projects.
My mornings are usually full of meetings too. Sometimes I feel like I spend more time talking than actually working.
I completely understand. Meetings can be so tiring.
Especially when they could have been just one email.
Exactly.
Do you enjoy your job?
Most of the time, yes. It can be stressful, but I like the people I work with. That makes a huge difference.
Definitely. Having good co-workers changes everything.
What about you? Do you like your job?
I do, but sometimes I feel overwhelmed. There's always something to do, and deadlines never stop coming.
I know that feeling very well. How do you deal with stress?
I try to exercise regularly. Going to the gym helps me relax.
What kind of workouts do you do?
Mostly weight training and a little bit of cardio. I usually go to the gym after work.
That's nice. I prefer yoga and walking. I'm not a big fan of intense workouts.
Yoga seems relaxing. I've never tried it before.
You should. It helps both physically and mentally.
Maybe I will someday. So what time do you usually finish work?
Around 5:30 p.m., but sometimes later if I have deadlines.
Same here. I'm supposed to finish at 6 p.m., but it's rarely exactly at that time.
After work, Do you cook dinner?
Sometimes. Honestly, I'm often too tired, so I order food or make something quick like pasta.
I enjoy cooking when I have time. It helps me relax.
Really? I wish I liked cooking more.
I love trying new recipes. Last weekend I made homemade pizza.
That sounds delicious. Was it difficult?
Not really. The dough takes time, but it's fun.
Maybe I should learn how to cook properly.
It's a useful skill. Plus, homemade food is usually healthier.
True. What do you usually do at night?
After dinner, I normally watch a TV series, read a book, or listen to relaxing music.
I spend too much time on social media at night. I know it's not the best habit.
Honestly, many people do that nowadays.
Yeah, but I want to reduce my screen time.
That's a good goal. I started reading more instead of scrolling on my phone.
What kind of books do you like?
Mostly mystery novels and self-development books.
Interesting combination.
What about you?
I usually read science fiction books. I also like biographies.
Biographies can be inspiring.
Definitely. They motivate me to improve my routine and habits.
Speaking of habits, do you have any morning routines that help you stay productive?
I try to make my bed every morning. It sounds simple, but it helps me feel organized.
I've heard people say that before. Small habits really matter.
They do. I also try to plan my day before starting work.
Planning helps me a lot too. Otherwise, I get distracted easily.
Same. Especially when I'm working from home.
Working from home can be difficult sometimes because there are so many distractions.
Exactly. Sometimes I suddenly decide to clean the kitchen instead of working.
That happens to me too.
Do you prefer working from home or at the office?
Honestly, a mix of both. I like the comfort of home, but I also enjoy seeing people in person.
I agree. Being in the office can be more motivating sometimes.
Yes, and communication is usually easier face to face.
Absolutely. By the way, do you have time for hobbies during the week?
Not much, unfortunately. I try to practice piano at least twice a week.
You play piano? That's amazing.
A little bit. I'm still learning.
I've always wanted to learn an instrument.
It's never too late.
Maybe I'll start with guitar someday.
Guitar is a great choice.
What about weekends? Are they more relaxing for you?
Usually, yes. I try not to wake up too early on weekends.
Same here. Sleeping in feels wonderful after a busy week.
Exactly. On Saturdays, I usually clean the apartment and go grocery shopping.
That's basically my Saturday too. Adult life is exciting, right?
Very exciting. Laundry, cleaning, and grocery shopping.
Don't forget paying bills.
Oh, yes, the best part.
What do you usually do for fun on weekends?
I like meeting friends, going to cafes or watching movies. Sometimes I just stay home and relax.
Honestly, staying home sounds perfect sometimes.
Especially after stressful weeks.
Do you enjoy outdoor activities?
Yes, I love going to parks and walking in nature. It helps me clear my mind.
I should do that more often. I spend too much time indoors.
Fresh air really improves your mood.
I believe that.
Do you have any goals related to your routine this year?
Yes. I want to sleep earlier, exercise consistently, and spend less time on my phone.
Those are great goals.
What about you?
I want to manage my time better and create healthier habits. I also want to travel more.
Travelling's always a good idea. Where do you want to go?
I'd love to visit Italy someday.
Nice choice. I want to visit Japan.
Japan seems fascinating.
Definitely. I love the culture and the food.
Speaking of food, do you cook on weekends?
Sometimes I try new recipes on Sundays because I have more free time.
That's nice. Sundays are perfect for slow mornings and good food.
Exactly. I also like preparing things for the week ahead.
Meal prepping?
Kind of. It saves time during busy weekdays.
Smart idea. I should start doing that too.
It really helps.
Do you usually watch TV before bed?
Sometimes. But I try not to because it affects my sleep.
Same. I sleep much better when I avoid screens at night.
Good sleep changes everything.
Absolutely. When I don't sleep well, my whole day feels harder.
Same here. I become less productive and more stressed.
It's interesting how routines affect our mental health too.
Definitely. Healthy routines create balance.
Even simple things like drinking enough water or going for a walk can help.
True. Sometimes we forget the importance of small habits.
Exactly.
Well, talking about routines has made me realize I need to organize my life better.
Me too, honestly.
But I think we're doing okay. Nobody has a perfect routine.
That's true. We just try our best every day.
Exactly.
Anyway, it was really nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you too. We should do this more often.
Definitely. Maybe next weekend we can grab coffee together.
Sounds great to me.
Perfect. Text me later.
I will. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Agora me conta nos comentários. Quanto você conseguiu entender? Se te ajudou, já curte esse vídeo e se inscreve no canal. Quanto mais você pratica, mais rápido você evolui. See you next time!